everyone. Good to have you with us for another edition of UFC Ultimate Insider. I'm Megan O'Leary. Leading up to her main event against Bethe Correia at UFC 190 in Brazil, Ronda Rousey faced extraordinary pressure from two of MMA's most dedicated fan bases, as well as heightened expectations to continue her Mike Tyson-like streak of stunningly fast victories. Despite these factors and other distractions that would soon arise, Rousey remained resolute in her quest to rewrite MMA history.
9-0, the Pitbull, Bethe Correia. She said, "I will not be beaten." She's the best in the world, 11-0. Ronda Rousey. She said, "I have never wanted to win this badly. She disrespected my family. I will make her pay."
Nice to see you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
This fight with Bethe Correia brings all different kinds of pressure. She's undefeated. That's no joke. But also the personal side of things, that adds a lot more pressure as well.
When really did she get your attention?
I mean, it wasn't until she started joking and making really classless and over-the-line remarks about suicide when, if there's one thing about my backstory that is the most well-known fact, it's about what happened to my father, and this is the career that I chose. My family didn't choose this. For them to get hurt,
Right.
crosses the line.
Yeah.
She's disrespected the greatest tragedy that my family has ever gone through and laughed at it. In order to honor my family and honor the memory of my father, I don't just want her to be beaten, I want her to be embarrassed. To beat her, I'll beat her in her home crowd and Rocky IV the hell out of her.
I was called Rio, one of my lucky cities. I fought at the Pan American Games and World Championships here. Those were two of my best performances ever. It's good to dip back into that mindset, to be somewhere where you don't have the home advantage. That's not something that I run away from and I'm scared of, or I feel it's a big detriment. I really feel like it brings the best out of me.
There's many different kinds of pressure in fights, and some people fold under pressure and some people are like a little lump of coal. Everyone's gonna see I turn into a diamond when you put me under that pressure. There's something more than just sports happening here. I'm going to make sure that that girl does not leave looking the same way that she did walking in. I'm teaching her a lesson. I don't think I've ever wanted to win this badly in my entire life. But Bethe Correia really is an elite and dangerous competitor.
I'm telling myself that she's gonna be mentally better than ever before, and that she's gonna be physically better than anything before because she's in a high pressure situation, and she's gonna be hitting harder than ever, and she would have trained harder for this fight than ever. Whereas she just hopes that somehow I'm going to be mentally weakened or something. Why are you hoping for me to up? You should be hoping for yourself to be good and assume that I'm gonna be fantastic.
How is it over there, Ronda? They're being nice to you? Are they treating you good?
Yeah, everyone's super cool. Surprisingly over the top awesome.
They're sucking up to you. They're
No.
trying to set you up.
No.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
You know, Ronda, you're always a big favorite over your opponent. You're a 14-1 favorite over Correia.
Is it difficult to stay motivated? How do you do it?
Well, in the grand goal, I am not the favorite. I want to be one of the most dominant fighters that's ever lived and retire undefeated. It's about the legacy now. That's what the final objective is.
When you watch Ronda Rousey fight, it doesn't just seem like a fight. It seems like some sort of historical event that you have the privilege of watching live. Bethe Correia has her work cut out for her. She asked for this.
She said, I am determined to win this title.
She better be, because she's fighting the best female combat sports athlete that's ever lived.
Here we go! In the white, the Brazilian, the champion in the black.
One advantage that I do have against a lot of my opponents is they don't really know what they're getting into. They can watch as much footage as they want, but they don't know what it's actually like to be in there with me.
Unbelievable. Down goes Correia.
Ronda's teeing off on her here.
Ronda trying to finish it. She's in trouble. Ronda with the knee now. Bethe Correia's in big trouble. It's all over. Just like that.
Oh my goodness.
Again.
Scary thing about Ronda Rousey is she just keeps getting better. Ronda is here in Brazil with a sold-out crowd. The place is cheering her, which I've never seen happen in Brazil ever. Anywhere in the world, Ronda can fight, and she is a massive superstar.
It's an honor to call your fights. It really is. You're the best ever. You're just a true once-in-a-lifetime human being, and I just want to tell you, I'm just beyond honored to call this fight.
I'm always on a quest to try and be a perfect fighter. That's a goal that I'll never reach, that I can always pursue. When she was screaming in my face at weigh-ins, she was saying, "Don't cry." So I turned around to her after I knocked her out and I said, "Don't cry. It's over and done with. I'm not gonna have to think about her ever again after this day. And I'm sure she'll have to think about me plenty."
Rousey's streak of 6 consecutive stoppages in UFC championship bouts is the longest title fight finishing streak in history. The fact made more impressive by her minimal amount of time inside the octagon. Next up, UFC 193 in Melbourne, Australia, against fellow undefeated fighter, boxing great Holly Holm.